because Shanghai is a business city. It's mainly for businessmen. There's not much, arts and crafts. And Yangtze River, well, not so many arts and crafts there, but they're very famous for Chinese painting. The emperor would have a opera show for the officials. And to the right, you can see the building with trees and with people walking there. That's the Tiananmen Square. So that's the square, the biggest inner square in the world, 122 acres. And so that area in the ancient time, there was no square. It was all occupied by one-story buildings used by the officials in Qing Dynasty or Ming Dynasty. So that's the office place. So that's why they could have the opera show here. You can see this gate is guarded by a pair of lions. Stone lion, that's the Chinese custom. I will tell you about lions while we go to the Forbidden City. And he died in 1976. And because that's almost the end of Cultural Revolution, but still influenced. And so the technique at that time was not so high, and the crystal coating, some air go inside. And so the body is already began to rot. Yeah, they have to put a lot of wax there. So it seems like fake.
On our way to Tiananmen Square. Actually, that's where we're at right now. Group.
Now we're in the square, the inside. Well, if you think I'm walking fast, there's no need for you to walk in a hurry because I will sometimes stop and wait for you. Okay? Okay, now this is the Tiananmen Square, the biggest inner square in the world, 122 acres. In the old time, I told you, it's all occupied by one-story buildings and the office. But later, in 1919, when Japanese invaded China, some of the students came here because they want to show government how angry they are. And then they walk around here and they destroy some of the buildings. So from that time, the small square appeared from 1919. And later, after PRC is founded by 1949, government decided to make it, to build it into the biggest square. In the middle, the very center of the Tiananmen Square, this monument, we call it the Monument for Peace.
That's the Great Hall. That's where all the state banquets are held. This is where we'll be heading. And that's Carney there in the white sweater hat. That's my roommate over here. It's kind of an awesome area. Square is just humongous. And there's the soldiers at the gate. German flag is over there. Schroeder's in town. And there's Mao. And then the Chinese flag. And we'll be entering the gate in about 5 minutes through the gate in the Forbidden City. It's primary school kids. Coming into the square, probably going to the museum. Again, the German flag. Shoulders here.
Renovation. That's the place where Chairman Mao played the foundation of PRC. And most people thought this is the original gate, 60 years. But anyway, there's a secret of the government. We just know the secret about 1 month ago. In 1978, this gate was totally teared down and then used the same wood to rebuild it. So that's why you can either say it's 600 years or 20 years. Okay?
Now we're crossing the moat. There's several bridges. And we're walking through the gate. We're on the other side of the wall.
Although now we're inside, but we're still outside of the gate. You heard of us, it's called the Gate of Supreme Harmony. So
Supreme Harmony.
Yeah, that gate will lead us to the altar call, where the gate.
And that's our group down there.
We got the move under control. Right is different. Better than wrong.
Very right. That's a male. He's very much right. So because that's a world, the bowl. You see the long, 3.07 meters wide, 1.7 meters thick, more than 200 tons, one piece of rock. It was moved about 60 miles away from the city, from the mountain area.
Pine trees growing together. Incense burners. Hi there. Hello.
Oh, hello.
You guys gotta have a faster guide. This is how hazy it is here.
And also there's a bridge. The bridge we call it 17 Arc Bridge because altogether 17 arcs. And you know
We're
why?
at the Summer Palace.
7. Because when you count from either side to the middle one, The middle one is always 9, and there's only one 9.
This is fun.
When it's so shiny, so bright there. To die. But you know, when Buddhism came into China, Buddhism said everybody has to die. But if you're practicing Buddhism, everybody can find reincarnation. You're good in this life, your reincarnation will be good. You're bad, your reincarnation will be bad. So that's why later in China, reincarnation. So that's why in China, Buddhism is more popular than Taoism. But emperor comes by the long way. While we get on the boat, there's no power bus.
We're taking a boat ride on the lake right now. Whoa! Right? Very nice little park, a canal, the traffic, and it's about 7:45 in the morning. The sun, that is the sun, and very, very hazy. Look at all the traffic behind me, and we're on the 9th floor. The restaurant on the 29th floor. That's where we eat breakfast every morning. It's revolving. And we're on the back side because we're overlooking the canal. Some of the bike traffic coming down. Last night it's been a lot heavier than this, of course. It's just much traffic. They eat everything else. That must be some food. There are no stray dogs, no stray cats.
So I lost the bonus.
Yeah, this
No,
is
it's not.
the
It's not high quality. It's very cheap.
start of the wall coming up here. Some of the vendors. It's Carney up there.
Right back. I'm gonna get more than one.
The sounds of China.
Hi, camel.
6,000 feet. Yeah, well, that was really the longest run I'd ever been on.
How high did she say we were here?
I forget.
I didn't hear.
I don't know if she said. We'll have to ask her though.
Yeah.
What's the, is the Zugspitze?
Zugspitz?
Zugspitze. Is that the highest point of the Alps?
Oh, here's our
something?
wall.
Probably.
I took the
Oh yeah,
up
it
to
goes
that.
up and down too.
But you know, the Alps aren't that high compared to the States.
Right.
You know,
It's amazing. They're trying to reconstruct the whole wall.
Oh,
That's going to
Lord.
take them a few years.
4,000 miles worth?
But when I was here, I thought they only had like 10, 20 miles reconstructed.
I gotta find out how much time we got.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Why not take a good picture here?
Yes.
You can stand there, that's it for you. Oh my goodness.
We're knocking that down.
Here, look at.
Very hazy.
Wow, how many cameras do you have?
Wow.
Oh, okay. Okay. You wanna your picture, guys?
That looks natural.
Well, you already have arms on the thing, so hide your arms. Hide your arms.
Kijk op de gaten.
There you go.
Oh, dat is zo weer. Dat is
Some of the beautiful scenery. It's overcast. She says this is all natural up here, not man-made. So it's very, very foggy. Mountainous. And of course, that's why I'm puffing. That's where we came from. Right up in there. And this is the other side of the valley. And again, it's very, very cloudy, hazy. Still breathing heavy. That's where we're headed.
When you look at this thing, the human toil and waste.
Yep. I can see why it was difficult breaching the wall back then, though.
Yeah. I mean, they got to come up all the way up these valleys, and then they hit this wall with marksmen taking pot shots at them with bows and arrows.
Boy, the guy that laid this out, I tell you. Where'd Carney go? He's probably
I
up
think
to that
he's
next
just one,
yeah.
two, the third
rampart there.
rampart
Yeah.
in front of us. He's about there somewhere.
No, this is very impressive.
If we had more time,
I would
I'd
too.
make it up there to the top.
Love to go up there.
I'm not going to push myself.
Well, we only got let's give you some idea how high up we are on the rampart. Again, very hazy. This is the side we came up. And we started way up there. That's where all the people are. And again the valley. Show how steep. And there's the next rampart. Now I'm outside the wall. Good idea, that's where I came from. Just did that over the hills. I didn't go all the way up to the top. And one of the ramparts. Checking it out here.
should have brought I got a roll of black and white film.
That would have been perfect.
That would have worked out here
Yeah.
really nice. But I left that in the bus. I can take the film in and out,
Oh, sure.
rolls in the middle.
Yeah. Time to make this one. Yeah, it's very hazy. And this is looking pretty much to the east.
高田，你这滑倒。
上面还有人吗？还有没有？
And there's the countryside. This cable car will be going down. You can't even see down to the valley.
大家回来。
哎，爸爸，你进去我看看。
This guy wanted me to go on up to the next one.
And this is the market. It's a little plainer than it was. And here we are. Back down the parking lot.
You're the one that came around here and went in there.
So that's an antiquated piece of equipment.
That's a great picture right there.
Yep.
Look at this old man. That's a plow he's got.
Might as well look if everyone else is looking.
Sure, get in there and take a look.
There's a pair.
How about that plow,
I want
huh?
to look back here.
Yeah, look at that. Will you
That's
look at
a
that
plow.
plow? Getting more cultural things here than the last 10 minutes we've had all day. The donkey? Finger out there like that.
Now they're negotiating the accident.
Yeah, the person who riding bicycle, and he said he want us to pay his.
Yes,
But anyway, it's his fault. Everybody
Right.
knows it's his fault,
Right.
and he want us to pay his. And you know what is? They should pay us.
Right.
But anyway, it's impossible for us to get money from him.
Yes.
So that's why we just go. That's why. Bargaining at that he spent about $40.
This is the sacred way to the Ming
So
tombs.
this is the map of the main tomb area. All those circles, they're hills, mountains. So this way, 3 directions surrounded by hill. Only south, open to Beijing. And there's a river. You can see a river flow. And then they come here into a reservoir. Reservoir. So this is the river. Commonly in China, the mountains, well, imagine it's like the dragon, right?
That doesn't mean they have the leaves fall also, but that's in different time. Not all in the 6. So we began to develop that area before we were farmland.
Is this the Yangtze then?
No, tributary, Jialing River. Yangtze is later when we get on the boat is on the Yangtze.
Boy, that is so
Mostly
smoggy.
we don't say ship or
You didn't hear me.
we ride motorbikes.
This is a very busy place, Chongqing. That's Chongqing train station. Here's the train station. If you look back, that's on the hill. That is the old part of Chongqing. That's the old part. We will come back here. We'll come back here, and you can see more.
To the pandas. I went in to see the pandas.
Ready to go. Here we go. Follow the leader. She's got the flag out.
Sure are.
Break bluish red color.
Yeah, they look just like our raccoons, but then they also look like a panda.
They're cute.
Man, are they so cool. They call them the red raccoons or the lesser pandas.
Down. Maybe we'll call this tree.
What's his name?
This is called a Julan.
Julan?
Bamboo orchid.
Oh. That's Julan, bamboo orchid. For bamboo orchid.
Oh, that's what it means?
That's Julan's name. Yeah. All right, well there goes bamboo orchid. What's this one's name over here? What's this one's name over here? Yeah.
It's called a Fei.
That's Fei Fei over there, the red bush. They're gonna feed him 5 minutes?
We put them already. We put there already.
它一直在门口摇来摇去。它有时候可以连续摇上半个小时。干嘛呀？大棒，它干嘛呢？我下次看，打在一起。
Probably get a little bored. Huh?
Yeah, I suppose. You can't figure out what we're all doing up here.